Greetings. Welcome to Smiley Tarot Intuitive Oracle Readings. Well, today's video is focusing upon the divine masculine and this way towards a planet or towards substantial, universal reaching, which is possibly providing us greater relief. Now we're talking about the twin flame journey, and as we all know that there is divine masculine, there is divine feminine. There are so many things, like one is chaser, one is runner. Sometimes there is no contact, sometimes there is huge communication, sometimes there is communication in 3D, sometimes in 5D. Every day when you wake up, sometimes you feel that you are totally connected with your masculine. It's a 5D connection. Or even though when your masculine is just about to call you, you just take your phone in your hands. This is what is known as a spiritual connection. Here on the PC I find the font Liberation. So that's again a kind of sign where you find that the most important aspect of a twin flame energy is to find liberation. When the liberation is not there, you find that you are struggling to get insight about who you are, the way you are, the meaning attached to you. Now let's move on to the planet or to the specific universal reaching, which is helping us to understand so many things. The one which I had already uploaded in a different way, astrologically in Hindi. And this one is regarding moon. Moon is the reason behind our sadness or depressed feelings. Any time of the day, anywhere, even though if you look at your past, if you're planning something in the future, the question mark which will always arrive is connected with moon. As we all know, it's a scientific fact that when there is no moon day, or you can say new moon day, or there is full moon day, our mood swings go on to the extreme levels. And it's just not about those people who are suffering psychologically. It depends to every single person. Only and only when you do meditation and you do calm your mind, then only you're able to understand this force, and you're able to build a force inside you. How to tell you or how to convince you? As we all know that suppose there is fire, okay, and you place a cotton ball near the fire or it's in its way. What will happen to the cotton ball? What do you think? It will definitely catch the fire. But if you place something, a material which is already catching fire, what this fire will do to the other fire? Question mark. Might be you will be speechless, or might be you will say that nothing. But the one thing is union, right? Because this fire is merging into the other fire. The same thing happens when you do meditation and you connect with your spirituality. Now, many times we are frustrated with the feelings. We are imbalanced of so many things. So that's why today I'm going to talk about the moon. My sibling also asked me and she helped me a lot for this topic. Moon is behind our every single thought. Whatever thought we are going to think about, like this is our day, or I'm feeling frustrated, or I'm enjoying this music at all. I mean, you might have seen those people who go on extreme mood swings. Like before movie, they are like, wow, I'm going to see this movie. This is very awesome. This is patriotic, or this is full of heroism, whatever. And as they are watching the movie, they sometimes talk too much or talk a bit. But as soon as the movie is below their expectations, when they come out of the theater, it's this was totally horrible day of my life. Or you just feel that you're going to meet your lover or your friend, and the person behaves sometimes with lots of mood swings, and you're not able to understand that. In a twin flame journey, it's very important to know that this moon affects the divine masculine and it's connected with Taur. So in a way, in your chart, in your life, moon is placing lots of focus. It's going to get lots of importance, the utmost importance. But most importantly, the things which are connected with the moon, with its power, with its influence, are psychic abilities. Sometimes you find that a person was just like a very ordinary person. He could play as a kid, or he could do study, do homework, or even could accomplish the work which is given to him. But when he gets power from the moon, his psychic abilities could gain a lot. Like he could tell you, you should buy a lottery ticket, or that you should avoid the staircase. You just laugh. What is this? I'm not going to listen to you. And you find that you just fall down from the stairs and you got admitted into the hospital. And now you remember someone has told you not to use the staircase. Now, how did he know that? Different answers for this, but the main thing is that his psychic abilities are there. Maybe he got a vision, maybe he got angelic voice whispering, maybe he saw something which would happen to you, but it's intuition. He doesn't know whether it's going to happen or not, because when he told you, you got a choice. And when you don't interpret this choice, then you have to force the thing. You have to accept the thing. Moon is also liable for the stability of a person. Many times you have found, in twin flame journey, it's very common that when you're with your lover, even for a minute, even for a second, he texts you, or he's with you, he just kissed you, you are at the utmost peace. Stability. Now, who brings stability to you? Your friends are there, your family is there, your favorite work is there, but you feel that I'm not at all in stability, because you're looking for something that only this person can bring out to you. This feeling is generated from the moon. Imbalance. Sometimes you have met such people in your life who are pretty strict in their job, or sometimes they behave like, what are you doing? Do you know what kind of work you're doing? You should accomplish it right now. They get angry on you, behaving like they're the boss and they have every single right on you. But when they reach home, you find that the person is like a coward, or the person is like not using a single word, because if he does that, he will have to face a lot of penalty. Imbalance in his life. Or you have seen that one of your friends says that I'm doing this, I will say that, and when you invite your friend to talk before all the people on stage, he says, I don't know, I don't have any single word to say. There's imbalance. Sensitivity, tenderness. Memories. Memories are really utmost core part of our life. It's really superb and special when you had met your twin flame for the first time, or your first kiss of your life. Very first thing which you had imagined, or which you had seen, like your father is coming home after a long week. He's working abroad and he came finally, and he held you in his arms when you were a kid, and you still remember the day. So many memories. This part is connected to the moon. Your dreams. When you fall in dream, at what time? It is daytime? Mostly it's nighttime. And even though it's daytime, which planet holds the power to intercept your dreams, to make your dreams, to give your dreams, is the moon itself. The nature of the person all depends on the moon. In the chart of your horoscope, at any house where the moon is located, it controls your nature. Sometimes you are very, very strategic. Sometimes you are acting like weird. Sometimes you are just simply awesome. Sometimes you just care too much for the people. And sometimes you behave like, what? Why should I worry about you? I mean, so many things are here. The nature of the person is totally the reflection from the moon. So even though when you find that someone is totally smiling every single day, even the person is going through lots of difficulties. And sometimes a person has everything happening, like everything is good, he's earning a good amount of money, he's having his own house, his own car, till though you feel like his face never reflects the satisfaction. It's always worrying. This is a gift from the moon. Now moon is like the crown, is like the king. It deals on your thoughts. So if your moon is imbalanced, your thoughts are imbalanced too. Now coming on to the twin flame journey. In twin flame journey, divine masculine is connected with Lord Shiva, who is known as divine masculine and destroyer. His Tandav Nritya, the fierceful dancing, is supreme, brings life, breathing, and also destruction. At the same moment, Parvati, known as Shakti or divine feminine, his wife, these two are the real manifestation of twin flame. In many videos you would have seen that. Lord Shiva is wearing moon on his head. Now the moon is connected with a specific chakra. What it could be? It's none other than crown chakra, which is also known as 1,000 petals, a chakra with 1,000 petals, and it is a guiding force. Because we believe that the energy we capture from eyes, and also when we are angry, our eyes display the emotion, but the energy which manifests directly with the Supreme connects from the crown chakra, in between the eyebrows, where generally you would like to place, in India it's a tradition that you place a kind of imprint of material like turmeric or kumkum on your forehead, so that it protects your crown chakra. Now Lord Shiva is giving you complete manifestation of a divine masculine. Now he is wearing moon, at the same time he is wearing Ganga, that is the goddess which is known as Ganga in India, the river. Now if you take a closer look at both these things, the crown chakra many times could be referred and felt as it is displaying the color the same like moon. If you look at the aura, it should be reflecting this fresh color, the feeling of the moon. Because I always use the same word, ecstasy, and ecstasy is connected with crown chakra. So in twin flame, when you feel ecstasy for your twin flame, your crown chakra is getting activated supremely. It is leading you the consciousness of understanding of your realization. You feel what is 5D, what is 3D, and what should be more realized thing. That is the question which you could encounter. I mean, you could say that I'm trying to connect with my masculine and he fails to understand me. He feels that if we are not connected in 3D, what is the use, or what do you think of connecting in 5D? But you know about it. Connecting in 5D, connecting in spiritualism is a lot more is actually the consciousness, is aware of the higher consciousness, which makes you believe that he is the one for you. When you're with him, you believe that there is such energy which gives you such kind of imprint that makes you to feel heroic. Only the angels and the people who can read and write aura, they could display what is the exact amount of harmonious energy you are going through. Like butterflies, like rainbows. Now here am I going to tell you the remedies which are also helpful for your twin flame journey as Divine Feminine. Now, when you feel imbalanced with your emotions, like you could feel that your Divine Masculine is not responding to you, or is away from you, or is holding on to the anger, now remember what I'm trying to tell you about the Lord Shiva. He is wearing moon, so he is wearing the consciousness, he is wearing the crown chakra itself. And he is a Divine Masculine. Now, Divine Masculine is the one who is not attached to you, but you are holding on to him spiritually. Now how to get connected to him, or to cleanse your aura, or to make your moon a lot better. Drink lots of water when you feel imbalance. Drink lots of water. 1 glass, 2 glass, 3 glass, a bit more. It will be very good for your skin, for your healthy life, and for your body. And if possible, you could have a silver vessel in your home, which you can use to just add some water into it. You can let the water stay there for at least 2 to 3 hours, or even for 5 minutes if you're in a hurry, and then drink it. It is going to give you wonderful things in your life. Now the mantra for the Lord Shiva is the one which you can find easily on Android store. Om Namah Shivaya. That's the real manifestation of the rhythm, and you could just hear it. I mean, suppose you just written from your job, from your business, and you did all your duties, whatever household chores you got to do, you had completed it. Now you got some enough time for yourself. When you would be alone, you could use it as to chat with your friends, to call your friend, to call your lover. Instead of that, when you are upset, just try to recite this mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. If you feel you're not able to speak this clearly, there are thousands of apps you will find on Android Play Store, and some MP3. Just search for it on YouTube and make it on a loop and just try to go through it. Om Namah Shivaya. Also, Lord Shiva, or the Divine Masculine, is known as the perfect yogi, the first yogi who was incarnated. Now, if you try to connect to it, then you could find that when your Divine Masculine is upset, he absolutely becomes angry 70 to 80 times. And sometimes he does the rash behavior, like without telling you, without letting you know what he has to do, what he plans to do, he leaves you ultimately, like a Tandav Nritya, which destroys your relationship for that time being. Maybe you could have seen that for 10 years, or for 2 years, for 6 months, you haven't seen this guy in your life, and suddenly he's back. So that's the connection of the moon. So at least you can have your crown chakra cleared, activated, making it balanced. And these are very, very small things which you can do, like Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, this reciting, this mantra, how many times do you think you're going to recite it? The possible mantra, the amount of the number which you could recite is like 11 times, 21 times, 51, 55 times, 101 times, 151 times, 108 times. The best is 108, and in its response, like 108 into 2, into 3, into 4. Like if you recite it for 10 into 108 times, like 1080 times, it is going to give you wonderful effects. Om Namah Shivaya. Which is making, even when I recited this while closing my eyes, I feel a wonderful energy. Okay, and sharing something with you. Okay, my sibling just went to advanced meditation course of Art of Living, and she returned. And since a few months, our spiritual connection has increased a lot. And I'm always hearing voices. That is sometimes a bit troublesome. But you know what happened today? I was totally wake up. I didn't sleep. And I heard her calling my name. I said, where is she? When I looked at the door was closed, I said, okay, she's sleeping. That's it. But again, I heard the voice and I was thinking, like, what is happening? From where am I listening to this one? And suddenly, I was watching some YouTube videos. I just put the earphones aside. And what I found, one of my clients' voice, I was listening. Like, someone was saying hello, and I was saying, who is talking here? Because English is not the language which is used in my surroundings. So I was looking at, okay, somebody's here, or any phone or any video which is playing from my phone, from computer, nothing there. For 2 to 5 minutes, I was listening to this voice. Finally, I come to know it's one of my clients who is sending me the vibes. That's when I talk to the people that I get vibes from you directly. When I say that I clear your auras, then this is something which happens. Because I believe that I deal directly into it and I have gone through it. So that's why I'm telling you that this one thing is very helpful. Apart from that, you could have direct connection to the moon. Try to gaze at the moon. Like without blinking your eyes, just try to stare at the moon. And this is very wonderful energy. Another part you can do is that have a glass filled of water. It could be a glass made from, water should be placed into the glass. And place it open on your terrace or garden where you could have the rays from the moon hitting your glass directly. And even if you stay there for 5 minutes, beneficially 2 hours, and if you drink it at that time or early in the morning, it is going to give you lots of healthiness in your life. So all in all, this video is all about how to communicate with your divine masculine from the basis of the moon, because it is very much vital planet in your life. It is behind our thoughts. If it is damaged or imbalanced, then we could find difficult to live our life. So that's the thing which I would like to share. Thank you, take care, and lots of blessings.